set your eye on the enemy, not worry about what propaganda they put out. Intellectually, it's begun. You can feel it.
I want more candy. I want more video games. Line.
And it's that type of behavior that spurred me to do the research to develop a true nutraceutical formula that was designed to smooth out and help children focus. All of our children are hit with modern mind control. Television, music, fast food, GMOs, sugars, you name it. Young humans have not yet developed their nervous system and are being hammered daily by globalist concoctions. It's no wonder they can't focus and calm down and then are put on dangerous psychotropic drugs. Working with my team, we set out to find the best formula with the highest quality ingredients that children would actually like and take. We worked with the leading manufacturer in nutritional supplements that are safe for children to bring you the most affordable and powerful calming formula out there. Introducing Child Ease with herbs and calming extracts like chamomile and lemon balm and essential nutrients that taste great. Obtain your Child Ease today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's Child Ease exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com.
Hey, how you doing, Alex?
Good, brother.
Just recently started using your products. Everything you said about them's correct. Me and my wife both use a lot of them, and it's made a lot of changes in our lives here.
Well, thank you, brother. It's because it also funds our operation, but doing that, I know I've got to have the highest quality. Super Male Vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals.
We do the Super Male and the Super Female Vitality. Big changes, a lot of energy. We've gotten off of the cheap energy drinks, energy shots, saving a ton of money there.
Sourced from powerful organic herbs, harvested around the planet, and then concentrated for maximum potency. They want us stunned and dumbed down, and energy drinks and stuff just cover that up for a while, but then burn you out, in my experience, whereas stuff that gets your glands naturally going goes right to the source. So it's pretty exciting, and I love it. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your Super Male Vitality and other powerful products from InfoWars Life.
You're listening to The Alex Jones Show.
We've got it. This transmission is coming to you.
Waging war.
Waging war on corruption.
All right, you are go.
It's Alex Jones, coming to you live from the front lines of the InfoWar.
You know, I grew up in Dallas, Texas, and I had the fun chance to be racially attacked. Let's not exaggerate. 50 times, at least. I mean, you could write a book about it. And I guess most people just balled up and got beat up. I would fight back, so then people's older brothers who were 20 would come when I was 14. Because, you know, I put a little brother who was 16 in the hospital. I mean, I just got to the point when somebody came up and started attacking me, I just punched them in the throat, slammed their head in the wall, started killing people, basically. By killing people, I mean put people in comas. I mean people, you know, in one case, a guy a few months down the road didn't, you know, checked out. That was a white guy. But the point is that you attack me, I'm going to attack you back. And last night, there I am, not once, not twice, but 3 times being messed with. And, you know, I'm so mature that I didn't even get upset, didn't even look at anybody. I just looked down and let people sit there and say that. But the minute somebody took a swing at me, I was going to jump right on top of them and dribble their head in the pavement. And I'd be called a racist murderer by the newspaper. Because that's how this works. And it's a problem because weaponized media and MSNBC and the White House are trying to teach young, disenfranchised black people that white people are all Klan members and hate their guts and are out to get them. When my family was involved in the civil rights movement. It's very frustrating. Very sickening. And they want to play us all off against each other along racial divide while the globalists destroy our future. We need to come together. If black lives really matter, why don't you go protest at abortion clinics where half the black people get killed before they're born? It's very painful. But last night, when these black people were standing around me, a couple guys and a couple women with a little kid looking at me, I looked up, man, and this guy was looking at me with such hate with his teeth like this, just with his fist. I wasn't even intimidated. I wasn't even angry. It was like pathetic. I just looked at him, and I got up and walked away. And it was just so sad that he believes he's poor and dumbed down because of me when I want to try to empower humanity. But that's the media. That's what they've done. They got some incredible restaurants right down on I-35 on 5th Street, 4th Street, 6th Street, and right over into East Austin. And I can't go over there because the last 2 times I went over there, I got bowed up on in the parking lot, demanded money. And I guess I deserve it because I'm white. And the one time, the guy was big, so that's when I started getting aggressive. And I was like, man, you better just back off right now. Because I got a torn Achilles, I'm old, and I'm just thinking, man, how am I going to hurt this guy really fast? And I don't like having to think about that. I don't like having to think about how I'm going to take somebody out. And that's what this country's turning into. So I'm a lot more dangerous than I was when I was a young man. I'm not looking for a fight, and I just want to get it over with real fast. And I'm really sad for this country. And I'm sad for Austin because Austin now has what I grew up in Dallas. And I don't feel safe having my kids here anymore. And I'm tired of being pushed around. I'm tired of being socially engineered. Makes me sick. I'm tired of this sick culture we've promoted that destroys everybody's future. Let's go ahead and go to this article. Black crime facts that white liberal media doesn't dare talk about. Police brutality targeting blacks will not subdue until this becomes part of the national conversation. This was up this morning. It scrolled off the page. I'm asking Kit Daniels to post it red-linked at the top of Infowars.com right now. It's one of Paul Wattson's most important articles ever. It's 4 pages long. I won't have time to read the whole thing. Despite the revelation that half of the officers charged in the death of Freddie Gray, the incident that led to the Baltimore riots, are black, the narrative that black people are being disproportionately and unfairly targeted by predominantly white police officers and racist criminal justice system in the United States continues to dominate. This has led to the growth of divisive movement, Black Lives Matter, which has only served to further polarize America down racial lines, obsessing on skin color, invoking white guilt, while ignoring the true cause of solutions to police brutality. Until the following facts become part of the conversation, we're never going to see a real reduction in the number of violent confrontations involving black people and police officers. But the mainstream media, politicians, and political leaders, and white people in general are afraid to even mention these facts for fear of being labeled racist. I'm not here to win any popularity contest. I generally care about black people and less police officers dying in the streets. So I'm going to give it to you straight. Good job, Watson. I read this article. It's powerful. Black people in the United States are more likely to be the victims of violent confrontations with police officers than whites because they commit more violent crimes than whites per capita. Fact. Despite making just up 13% of the population, blacks commit around half of homicides in the United States. DOJ statistics show between 1980 and 2008, the latest numbers, blacks committed 52% of homicides compared to 45% of homicides committed by whites. More up-to-date FBI data tells a similar story. In 2013, black criminals carried out 38% of murders compared to 31.1% for whites. Again, despite the fact that there are 5 times more white people in the U.S. Fact. From 2011 to 2013, 38.5% of people arrested for murder, manslaughter, rape, robbery, and aggravated assault were black. This figure is 3 times higher than the 13 black population figure, which you account for in the fact that black males aged 15 to 34, who account for a number of 3% of the population, are responsible for the vast majority of these crimes. 3%, folks, for the majority. The figures are even more staggering. You look at black crime numbers from the 30s and 40s and 50s, they were very small. It's the gangbanger culture pushed by MTV, a psych warfare program. Fact, despite the fact that black people commit an equal greater number of violent crimes than whites, whites are almost twice as likely to be killed by police officers. We link to that fact. According to data from the Centers for Disease Control, between 1999 and 2001, 2,151 whites died as a result of being shot by police compared to 1,130 blacks. And then it just goes on. Fact, despite being outnumbered by whites 5-1. Blacks commit 8 times more crimes against whites than vice versa, according to FBI statistics. In 2007. I'm not going to go any further, but I saw a stunning headline on CNN that I think I sent to Nico. I know you printed me that article. I can't find it. It was a headline. If you want to destroy a people, destroy their men. And how there are no men in Baltimore who are black, basically, above 50 or 60 hardly, and how the family's collapsing. What do you think Great Society and Margaret Sanger and Planned Parenthood, they admitted in their letters with the Rockefeller Foundation? I made films on it, Endgame. They were going to destroy the black community. Blacks had lower illegitimacy and a lower crime rate in major cities than whites did because they were so Christian. Lord of the Flies comes to Baltimore. Scroll down. Sub-headline. I guess they removed it. I took a screenshot of it. I actually got it on my phone out there. It's in the charger where it said, if you want to destroy a people, destroy their men. Maybe go to the front page of CNN, but they had that sub-headline. Did they have a screenshot of it? I meant to tweet it. Let me tell you, I want everyone empowered. But man, the Klans in a few tiny little areas of East Texas and Alabama and places. And I've never heard or seen white people come up to blacks in public and say, you better get out of here and mess with their girlfriends or their friends. Or I mean, this is going on all the time in Austin. There's racial attacks all the time. And I was told by a local affiliate, basically, don't cover this subject. We're getting major heat. I can say anything. I can say the government was involved blowing up the World Trade Centers, and that's okay. But to politically correct, you do not talk about this. I didn't get to mainstream news admitting basically all workers are going to be replaced by robots, the elite are going to merge with machines, reduce population, and how there's poisons being added to the water. It's so much good news is coming out. But by good news, they're admitting it in mainstream news. But before I end this segment, please pray for the broadcast. Thank God the governor and others and Senator Cruz are coming out and saying Jade Helm, it was all about the takeover, not martial law, but part of conditioning. The sale ends in 7 hours, 15 minutes, 39 seconds to get 20% off all the great water filtration systems that cut out the fluoride and glyphosates. We got the best gravity-fed stainless steel systems out there, destroying the competition for the price. We've got free shipping, 50% off a bunch of the nutraceutical vitamins and minerals and colloidal silver and products at InfoWarsLife.com. And it all ends, some of the biggest sales ever, and your purchases support the broadcast. Thank you for supporting us and praying for us. InfoWarsLife.com or 888-253-3139. Take advantage before that ends. All right, great job to the crew. Lord willing, I take nothing for granted. We'll be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central. Now spread the word, Paul Revere's. Used since before the days of the Roman Empire to support the body's natural systems. Introducing the new InfoWarsLife.com oil of oregano formulation. We have now procured the most high quality and potent forms of oregano oil on the market. Extracted directly from the wild herb and sealed in easy to use capsules. You will no longer need to endure the burning